Alright, greetings and welcome to Causeless Joy Tarot. We are here to do the monthly readings for the sign of Capricorn today. And these readings are general in nature and they are for the month of August 2017. Now coming into this new month, we have a lot of energy going on for August 2017. As you can probably hear in my voice, I am in the final recovery stages here of having a really bad cold from traveling, but I feel really good today. So I'm sitting down to work with some of my videos for next month. So upcoming in the month of August, we have a new moon which just actually happened in Leo on 7/23. We have the 8/7 lunar eclipse in Aquarius, and we also have the Lion's Gate on 8/8, which is an infinity portal that provides an energetic activation for all of us. On 8/21, we have a total solar eclipse in Leo, so we are talking massive fire energy in the month of August, with a total of 6 planets in fire signs, burning up the old and blazing in new trails. So let's go ahead and get started with our reading then for the month of August. This month I am using a 7-card spread. I will be pulling from the deck Cat Black, the Golden Tarot. Since we're dealing with so much golden energy this month, I'm using both of my golden decks, which is the Golden Tarot, as well as the Keepers of the Light by Kyle Gray. And again, let's go ahead and get started with our shuffle as we begin to look at the energies coming into this most powerful and most auspicious time in August 2017. What is the energy available for the sign of Capricorn for the month of August 2017? What energies are available for beloved Capricorns, for anyone and everyone who will view these videos? What is the energy available at this time for the sign of Capricorn? Coming into this powerful, activated time of energy, we look to see what exactly the energies want to reveal to us at this time. I give thanks in advance for perfect clarity, perfect wisdom, and perfect understanding for all who listen to and watch this video. Just giving the cards a very good shuffle here. Again, we are doing a 7-card spread, again, for the month of August. This particular spread is a little different than the one I used last month, but I do expect the same great clarity that we received from last month with this spread, with the current spread that I'm using. Alright, so Capricorn, August 2017. What is the active energy available for the sign of Capricorn, August 2017? Alright, thank you in advance for crystal clear clarity and understanding. Capricorn, August 2017. Okay, let's see what the cards have in store for Capricorn. Now these cards by Cat Black are slightly bigger than the cards that we normally use. Okay, all right, so coming in as the overall energy for Capricorn in the month of August is the Fool. Okay, let me make sure I have all of the cards in view here so that you're able to see. And the way this setup works that we're working with today, this is the bottom card, but it also represents the overall energy for Capricorn coming into the month of July. We also have an overlighting energy, or an energy that will be most prevalent for Capricorns in the month of August. And then we have the energy that's below us, as well as the immediate past and the distant past, the immediate future and the distant future. So let's go ahead and take a look. As I said, the overall energy coming into the month of August is the Fool. So we are at the Fool is an energy of new beginnings. It's an energy of new starts. The Fool is the start of the journey in tarot. It's the very beginning steps of taking a new journey. The Fool oftentimes comes in with everything that it needs. It does not allow external circumstances or external conditions to deter it from its mission. So coming in with the Fool as your overall energy, which is a major arcana, is actually a pretty good sign. So let's take a look now at the energy overlighting Capricorn for the month of July. I'm sorry, for the month of August. So the overriding energy, which is actually the most prominent energy outside of that primary, oh wow, this card is this card does not want to come off the table. My goodness. All right, there we go. Okay. All right, so this card, outside of the significator card here of the Fool, the Three of Cups is going to be the overriding energy, the energy that supports the Fool the most going into August. And I use the term Fool very loosely. In this context, it's not a negative term or a term that means something bad. And here we can see the Three of Cups as the overriding energy. Now, the Three of Cups is all about celebrations. As you can see here in this card, we have several people celebrating some sort of event, as well as there is a gentleman in the background there, look, a couple of people actually looking on. So coming into the month of August, as I mentioned at the top of the video, there is a lot of passionate, strong energy available for all of us coming into this new month. So what we want to try to do is capitalize in every way possible on this energy. And the Three of Cups is a celebratory energy. So looking at new beginnings, looking at celebrating for Capricorns coming into the month of August. So now let's take a look then at the energy that is beneath the Fool here. We have another major arcana coming in, and it's the Hanging Man right underneath the Fool. So this Hanging Man may represent a period of waiting, of not being able to move as quickly as you may have wanted to, or as you had hoped to. So this energy is telling me that there may be some patience required on the part of Capricorn going into the month of August. Obviously there's great reasons for celebration here, but there may be some pauses, there may be some stops. As I mentioned as well, there is a lot of fire energy going on in the month of August. So this energy will bring forth what's needed to just blaze a new trail for you. And with the Fool present as your overall energy, that tells me that these delays will not be long standing. They are delays that you may have to deal with and that you need to be aware of that may come up for you, but they're not anything that we're going to concern ourselves very much with on that. All right, so that's the energy that's beneath you that may not be as clear as this Victorious card, which is above you and more visible there. So in the immediate past, we have the Five of Coins in the reverse here. The Five of Coins in the reverse is actually a very good card. Upright, it talks about needing to rely on others to get what you need, whether it be physical needs or material possessions, really needing to have a hand out with the Five of Coins. In the reverse though, the Five of Coins is more of a provisional energy. Fives always signify change as well. So if we look beyond the actual meaning of what the Five of Coins is and we embody the fact that there's change involved here as well, then we can certainly see coming into, this may have been energy you were dealing with in the month of July. This is your immediate past. So this energy is really all about now being in a position maybe not to have to ask for as much help as you needed in the past. In the distant past here, we also have the Two of Swords in the reverse. Now, upright, the Two of Swords is all about not having what you need to make a clear decision, not having all of the information that you may require to feel comfortable when you're making a decision. In the reverse, which is how this came in your distant past, this talks about having clarity around your decision-making ability. And perhaps this clarity and decision-making in the past is what has led to your ability to not be in a position where you're needing to ask others as much for as much help, is what I'm trying to say there. So making good decisions in the past, having the clarity to make good decisions in the past, has led you to a place where you are prepared to live life differently, more abundantly, and again leading into this new beginning of the Fool. Now going forward into the immediate future, we have the King of Cups in the reverse. The King of Cups is the masculine leader of the Suit of Cups. The Suit of Cups is all about emotions. It also talks about mastering those emotions, being able to see through emotions, being able to handle emotions. In the reverse, it says to me that there may be some lacking in your ability to handle emotional pressures or emotional constraints that may come up for you in the month of August. So somewhat of a, I don't want to call it a warning, because the King of Cups in the reverse is not like a horribly negative card, but it is something that you may want to give some credence to in the month of August. Again, indicating here that there may be some emotional imbalances going on, either with you or with someone in your immediate environment. Again, this card is coming up in your immediate future, so it does to me warrant some attention there. Now in the distant future, we have another court card. We have the Queen of Swords coming in the reverse. The swords energy is about mental energy, about being able to master what you're thinking, keeping your thoughts positive and encouraging. The Queen of Swords has also been called the bitch card. So, having a bitchy attitude in the upright is how the Queen of Swords represents. In the reverse, it's a softer energy to me. It's not quite as direct and mental for me. And given the rest of your cards that are laying here, I would lean more towards the fact that this Queen of Swords in the reverse is really speaking to your ability to stay focused on thoughts that bring about positive outcomes. Stay away from thoughts that are driven by emotions that are maybe not the best emotions, the most positive emotions that you can have. Be mindful of your thinking process. Be mindful of your emotions going into the month of August with these King of Cups as well as the Queen of Swords in the reverse. It just speaks to me of the need to really, maybe slow down when there's a lot of information coming in. There's a need to make a big decision. What Spirit is giving to me right now is that there may be a need to slow down, to simply pause before taking any big actions. Again, there's a lot of energy present in the month of August, and I think that the ability to pause is very good advice, not only for Capricorn, but for all signs going into this month. So that is the energy that I'm seeing for Capricorn coming into this magnificent time in August 2017. All right, so let's go ahead and close the Capricorn reading out with a guidance card from the Keepers of the Light. Now, I am doing one additional thing this month with my guidance card. With this particular deck, there is an expanded version of the meaning of this card that you're going to get here as your guidance card. There is an expanded meaning included here in the book that comes with these cards. And I think these expanded versions are perfect for the energy that's present in the month of July, or in the month of August. I keep saying July, and I think it's because we're still in the month of July for another few days here. But this particular book has some great expanded meanings. So what I'm doing this month is incorporating the expanded meaning of the card that you receive into your reading. So let's go ahead and take a look at what card is the highest energy for the sign of Capricorn coming into the month of August 2017. The highest energy for the sign of Capricorn coming into the month of August 2017. Thank you in advance for perfect clarity, perfect guidance. There we go for Capricorn. All right, so we have one that just popped right out for Capricorn here, and if I can pick it up, we have Babaji, Mahavatar Babaji, soul expansion. It says your consciousness is expanding. You understand the connections between all things. Babaji, soul expansion. So let's go ahead and take a look now at the expanded meaning of this card. And I do want to say before we do that, to give my own impression of how this card works with your reading. Again, understanding your connections here between all things. These two cards that you received at the end, actually in your future position, coming up in the reverse. You actually, all of your cards here came up in the reverse, your past cards and your future cards. Your past cards, though, it was good to see your past cards in the reverse. And it's not a bad thing, again, to see these two cards in the reverse as well. It just means that there may be times that you need to pause and give some extra credence to what you're thinking and to the emotions that you're expressing. So this soul expansion card for me tells me that if you're able to hone your energy in with this Queen of Swords in the reverse and the King of Cups in the reverse, that will equate ultimately to you experiencing a much greater expansion at a soul level than anything that you could probably gain on a material level here. Again, we also had the celebration card come out for Capricorn for the month of August. So there is plenty to be celebrating, I'm sure, for Capricorn in the month of August. But again, the reminder to pause when needed. So let's take a look at the expanded meaning here of Baba G. And it says, you may feel that you've retreated from the world recently. Maybe you've not been as active socially or spiritually, but this time of inner rest is really paid off. You are becoming more and more consciously aware of how connected you are to God and all living beings. This sense of union is called yoga. Yoga goes beyond physical ability and into a sense of awareness that's created through spiritual practice, meditation, and devotion to the divine. Baba G, the yogic father, is here to inspire that fire of union within you so that you can understand how your thoughts and actions are creating the waves of energy that form your life. Isn't that perfect? Isn't that perfectly what I just said? How your thoughts, you have the swords energy here, and how your actions, the King of the Cups is not about actions, it's about emotions, but these are the things that are creating the waves that form your life. And so therefore you want to be, again, mindful of the need to take pauses when necessary. So that concludes the reading for Capricorn for the month of August. I wish you all the best in the month of August, and I will see you back in September. Namaste.